Welcome back to the League of Puzzle Speedrunners Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2025 Lakitu Open. And it is time for a four-way matchup. On the top, in our gold quarterfinals set, it is the number 1 seed FFR Pro 21 versus the 8 seed Skell. I believe it is their very first meeting. On the bottom, it is the number 4 seed Bbforky against the 5 seed 6. This is their first Tetris Attack meeting, I believe, in 3 years. In TA 2021, in Best of 7 in V-Hard, it was Bbforky taking the match 4-2. 6 got him back in Pokemon Puzzle League later that year, though, with a 3-2 finish in, I believe that was a V-Hard match. At least that's my recollection from looking back at the past results. So we'll get these players all voice adjusted for this first game, which everyone will be playing on easy mode for. And we will get this match started very shortly. Alright, puzzlers, timers are counting down, and we are ready to start these 2 best of 3 matches in the gold quarterfinals. Starting on easy mode. Off on the earliest starts are Skell and Bbforky. Stream delay is extremely fierce today. Skell, after a little bit of a stumble, is starting off with a 5 chain. And that's still enough for a 21 to start. Bbforky got a garbage clear on him and has to settle for a 26. Again, it's the 2 at the top playing against each other and the 2 at the bottom playing against each other. Their results will be tracked independently. And FFR Pro gets the necessary amounts of attacks onto Lakitu for a 17. And if Skell had sent that attack any earlier, Bunty was going to clear that garbage. So very fortunate for Skell. Will get a 17 of his own. These players will be trying to get usually 7 lines of garbage onto each of these opponents as fast as they can. That's usually going to take something resembling a 5 chain and 3 rows of combo garbage for maximum efficiency. Right now, at the top, it seems like, looks like FFR Pro has a very small lead that is going to shrink after that short early attack. Oh, 6 is 1 line short on Poochie, but will be taking care of that in 17 seconds thanks to these opponents' tendencies to look for red first in their scans for matches. I believe red is the first color in the internal index for the panels. So that is why these opponents literally see red the most often. Oh, 6 going to a 7 chain with the lack of combos on that attack. And that's going to be enough for an 18. 6 building up a fairly sizable lead on Bbforky after 4 stages out of 10. FFR Pro has like a handful of seconds lead on Skell. Skell has not ran into some very cooperative opponents, and FFR Pro gets garbage clear after garbage clear. Not having the greatest experience of his own. Easy mode takes no prisoners. Alright, see Bbforky getting a lag 6 chain onto this Blarg. And he will be felled in 15 seconds. Oh, and 6 runs into a garbage clear. And is going to get chained off of the garbage. And is just pure coincidence whenever that does happen. Very unfortunate. Good chunk of time lost there is going to give Bbforky a chance in this race. Skell does manage to upend Lunchfish in 22 seconds. But has now fallen about 15 seconds behind FFR Pro as they head into the final 3 stages before the bottom match. Nice 16-second Lunchfish from 6. All these players will be trying to get times under 20 seconds per stage. Much easier said than done when these opponents are able to get to so many garbage clears. That's a garbage clear from Forky. 6's Raphael is incredibly low. Has sent the 9 lines required for that win. And will be taking about a 13-second lead heading into the Cave of Wickedness. Or easy mode, we only see 2 stages of the cave. And aside from the speed increase, these opponents are not incredibly threatening. Oh, Skell is getting a garbage clear at a time when he does not need it. But FFR Pro gets a chain from the garbage, and if that happens again, you have to wonder. I mean, the lead for FFR Pro is about 12 seconds heading into the final stage. So a lot would have to happen on this Piranha plant, but it is not out of the realm of possibility. And Forky is still trying to work on this plant as 6 has advanced to the final stage. We have seen some unruly plants in the past. Skell's plant is not going to be unruly. But FFR's is going to get the garbage clear. So Skell has clocked in with a 635. And FFR Pro gets the 632! So clutch. That was very close. But FFR Pro will get it done on top and on bottom. 6 finishes the fastest out of everyone in the group with a 628. Oh me, oh my. This is looking fairly good so far. Let's give out some stars to FFR Pro and to 6. Now in this situation, normally the race loser would have the choice for the next level, but to keep things less chaotic on stream, the choice will be coordinated between the 2 race losers, Bbforky and Skell. Forky has yielded the choice to Skell, and Skell has decided that we are going to go hard mode. Timers are counting down, puzzlers. It is time for game 2. FFR Pro leads against Skell. 6 leads against Bbforky. Skell and Forky are on must-win games to stay alive in this tournament. And the matches are underway. A 13 from FFR Pro. Really getting away with a nice short attack there. Oh, Skell, 6 does not have enough on to Lakitu, and that gives an opportunity for Bbforky to advance forward. Nice bounce back from Forky with a 14-second bumpty. Skell is going to bounce back with a 17 of his own. And in a perfect world, all of these stages would be beaten in under 15 seconds. In my personal grinds for world record in hard mode recently, that's not necessarily going to be feasible. So again, 15 to 20 seconds will probably be what most of our players in these matches will be happy with on hard mode. And oh my goodness, Skell! There's so much going on. I could not see what Skell did to make that 9-second stage happen. But oh my goodness, you can get away with smaller attacks on this level if you send them fast enough. Oh, Skell's going big with a 6 chain here, though. That should still be enough for a 15. Well done. And FFR Pro also going relatively safe, setting up a 5 chain. Not sure he wanted the 6 chain at the end, but probably gonna need all of it to keep pace with a 15. And right now, it is Skell with the early edge. And looks like Bbforky might be dealing with an extra garbage clear or two. So it is 6 getting off to a bit of an edge, like 15 seconds it seems. Ooh, a 9 combo from 6 on the 3 chain. Those 9 and 8 combos are most certainly your friend. Oh, but 6 did not have enough on that attack to finish things off. Okay, ooh, okay. Skell gets the 6 chain in there. 6 chains, lots of combos, that seems fairly safe. If you want 15 seconds every stage, you can use that to get 15 seconds every stage. FFR Pro, I think, was going for a 4 chain there in that sequence. Ends up making a 5. Gonna have to settle for 21 on that 9 lines required blarg. Very unfortunate. Alright, 6 has an 18 on that blarg. Bbforky matching with a 17. So it is a fairly sizable lead for 6 at the moment. Skell is going to escape Lunchfish with a 25. FFR Pro has to deal with a garbage clear, gets a 22. But it appears that Skell is ahead of FFR Pro right now by about 8 seconds from my count. So Skell is definitely playing a good game right now, and that is not going to change with the 17-second Raphael. That's going to be a cave entry of about 442. Like, even FFR Pro would love a 442 cave entry. Oh, Forky, I think double swapped a chain to drop that. Definitely does not need any more dropped chains, as 6 is playing a fairly strong game of sending 7 lines at a time. It's gonna need 9 for this Raphael, though. Raphael and Lunchfish tend to dig a little bit deeper than most. Oh, that's a 13 from Skell! Oh my goodness, what a way to start your cave! Oh me, oh my, and FFR Pro, it comes behind with a 10. Oh, that is tremendous. That top match is getting extremely spicy. Meanwhile, 6 is kind of running away with about a 20-second lead onto Bbforky at this point. A lot would have to happen for Forky to come back in this race. This is a must-win race for Forky to stay in the tournament. Oh, FFR Pro gets an 11. He's gonna be keeping fairly good pace with Skell. I believe got an 18 on that Piranha Plant, but it is still Skell ahead by about 5 seconds heading into the final 2 stages. Are we going to see another Game 3, Puzzlers? If there was going to be any of these matches going to force a Game 3, I would not have put my money on the top match. But Skell is absolutely putting on a combo clinic. But Kamek is getting low and also chaining on FFR Pro's garbage. So very unfortunate. FFR Pro gets a 22, Skell gets a 29, and I think the top match is even heading into the final stage. And Bbforky gets a crazy plant for 13. It's gonna make up quite a chunk of time on 6 with that 28. Oh, let's see how the 2 at the top fare with the final opponent. Will Bowser be gentle to either of our players? FFR Bowser down stacking. Skell Bowser down stacking. Oh, Skell's Bowser gets a garbage clear, and FFR Pro will take Game 2 with officially a 7-16. Oh, that garbage clear was all the difference. Oh my goodness. And 6 at the bottom has a fairly small lead heading into Bowser, but it is so tiny. The bottom race could come right down to the wire. Forky is just making little chain after little chain. But Bowser is keeping up with Forky's attack. Oh, it gets the garbage clear. 6 is keeping up a gigantic chain up to X8, just waiting for Bowser to not have any matches at the top. And that will do it. Our matches are done. 6 clocking in with 8 minutes flat. Bbforky with an 8:12. These matches were quite something else. Oh me, oh my. Let's record these times. FFR Pro was the overall winner with a 7:16. But Skell was right there with a 7:26. Oh my goodness. I was not expecting Skell to play FFR Pro this close. Oh boy. Watch out for Skell in future tournaments, Puzzlers. Oh me, oh my. And on the bottom, it is Bbforky with an 8:12 to 6's 8 flat. So great effort from all of our players. There's just so much happening. It's hard to keep it all straight. But let's award some stars. So on the top, FFR Pro takes home star number 2 and the win. I don't think FFR played his AA game in this match, but it was enough to get the job done. And wow, well played, Skell. Hope to see you again in the next tournaments. And 6 also gets star number 2 and the win. Crazy how close those two ultimately got. The scores will not definitely show the full extent of how close those races were. With 2-0 sweeps, FFR Pro and 6 move on to the semifinals against each other in the next round. And the next round is in V-Hard. 6 has shown to be a giant killer on FFR Pro in V-Hard, so we shall see how this rematch unfolds. But before that, we've got another set of the quarterfinals to do. We will try to get both of those done at the same time. I will be playing against GamerX459, and the Beefin314 will be playing against Yuki Saka. A couple members of the Gremlin pack cutting it up against each other. So we've got some more easy to hard goodness for you puzzlers right after this, so don't go too far away. You are watching the first ever Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament Lakitu Open.